I want to introduce you to another contributor to my upcoming book, The Two Types of People in This World, coming out this summer. Today, Master Chief Rick Kaiser. Rick was a member of the Navy SEALs from 1985 to 2012. I didn't just misspeak. That's 85 to 2012. If you know anything about U.S. history or world history, you can only imagine what Rick was involved in. He was a member of SEAL Team 2, and for most of his career, he was the team leader for SEAL Team 6, which I'm sure you've heard of. I had the absolute honor to go down to the National Navy UDT-SEAL Museum in Fort Pierce and interview Rick. Got to spend the morning with him, got a tour of the museum. It's an incredible experience. If you ever have a chance, please go down and visit the museum. Just an incredible place. And trying to decide what to tell you about for Rick's chapter, boy, there was just a ton of value and just amazing stories in his chapter. But one thing that Rick talked about was confidence. And it's easy to say, be confident in your abilities. But let's go ahead and hear from Rick in talking about his involvement in Black Hawk Down in Mogadishu.
I was part of a task force ranger in Somalia for Black Hawk Down. I mean, that was a long day, 2 days actually, of just fighting, going back and forth between the base and the city and fighting. And that's what we did for 2 days. So it wasn't like you had a choice to quit. You know what I mean?
Because you had guys in there.
Guys are still out there. People were hurt. It really wasn't. It wasn't a lot of fun. But I went out three separate times.
Wow.
During those 2 days, and every time you go back and reload and get shit together, get some water, and you're thinking, okay, we got to go back. And it's like, okay, but it wasn't a choice. SEAL better believe they're the best SEAL in the team, right? If you don't believe that, you shouldn't be there, right? Because you have to have that confidence. The second part of that is nobody thinks they're the one that's going to get hurt or shot or die, right? It's not me. So that's why I'm going back. I'm going back out there to help those guys that are getting shot up. And so I guess that was always my mindset. I was able to compartmentalize,
So instilling that confidence, and that comes through their training, obviously. Just thinking about how you can have that kind of confidence, knowing that you are the absolute best person, whether that's on a team, in sports, at work, maybe even in your family, to be the best person to get the job done. I just thought it was a very powerful story from Rick. So Rick Kaiser, thank you so much for being part of this project. I really appreciate it. What a fun and just incredible opportunity. Stay tuned. We got more coming up.